I will say that it's been really great to listen and join the last 3 days. And the lightning talks were really wonderful windows into the landscape of globe activities in North America. And as many of you know, I never cease to be amazed and be inspired by the work that all of you do to increase STEM learning in environmental and climate literacy. And I really do hope that, I know there are a bunch of lightning talks that didn't get selected for NARM to be presented during NARM, but I really hope that you will get a chance to tell the community about your work. Sharing is what makes all of us better. And in my role as the Global Program Manager at NASA headquarters, so the more I can learn about your work, the more I can advocate for sustained and ideally increased support for you and the program, and also to make better connection with the rest of the NASA Earth Science Division. So on this note, it was especially great to learn more about the mini grant projects. When GLOBE was appropriated a little bit more funding last time, we decided to direct some of these funding toward the mini grants through the US GLOBE office. And it's really great to see the impact these funding had in curriculum alignment, project-based learning, climate education, communication, and many more. And I want to thank the US GLOBE office for their stewardship and coordination effort on the mini grant. As you know, the new GLOBE strategic plan is underway, and Herb and I would really like to include call-out boxes in the new plan with specific examples of how GLOBE contributes to Earth system science, environmental monitoring, and environment and climate literacy, especially when they lead to youth or community actions. So if you have specific examples of these, please do let Herb and I know, and I will put our contact email in the chat again. And now I want to acknowledge and thank the US GLOBE office and the planning committee for pulling this meeting together. You've done a lot of work and really good thinking about how to make this as engaging as possible. And I think I speak for many that it's been great to have this opportunity to come together, share resources, and collectively move the community forward. And lastly, while autumn is in full swing in North America, let's all go out and observe and report more phonology data. And I have a picture here of my 6 years old making observation last week and having a lot of fun. And I had a lot of fun being her field assistant, actually. So the best part about this, as I've been saying, is that she's now asking questions about why leaves change color, and seeing the fall foliage every day on her way to and from school. It's been met with new curiosity, which I think is really the fundamental power of GLOBE. And I want to thank Todd Toth for his help, Kevin and the US GLOBE Country Office for organizing the North American Phenology Campaign, and the GLOBE Data Information System team for making it possible to enter green down data directly into the GLOBE Observer app. And I think I at least saw Lisa, but maybe Dave Cornell are there too. I am aware that the color guy is in the GLOBE Observer app, but for my 6-year-old, the paper one is still really great. So what, fundamentally, why is this important? So one of the grand challenges in STEM education, as stated during the National Academy Board on Science Education 20th anniversary celebration recently, is to return learning in childhood to and with lands and water. As Megan Bang put it, this is a prerequisite for humanity to thrive for the years to come. And people in GLOBE like you have been a pioneer in doing this for 30 years. So with that, I want to say thank you again. Thank you, everyone. It's great to see you. And let's keep in touch. And I'll love to get those call box examples.